Hello, hello. This is the Morning Gardener. It's a different kind of gardening show. Different kind of gardening show. I'm the one that is going to tell you straight how I feel about my garden, and I'm willing to give up any information that I possibly can to help you with yours, or not. You might have some information for me that will help me grow my garden better. I see two people logged in. They haven't said anything as of yet, but maybe they'll break through their shyness and come out and say something. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, something of that nature. Oh, greetings. That's even better. I didn't think of that one there. That's a unique one there. Thank you. Greetings. Let's see. Just got back from Walmart. I went up there and I went to price some molasses. That's what I went up there to do because I remember I bought mine so many years ago and it was in the cabinet. And that's what I use in my garden, and it really truly works. Um, so what I did, I went up there and I looked at it, and it was a good sized jar. It wasn't real big. I don't know how many ounces. I didn't check, but maybe 16 ounce, something like that. Yeah. And hey there. Oh, okay, that's another one. Hey there. Okay, I didn't think of that one. That's a good one. Hello. I am thinking about the cost that it was $3 and some cents. And see, that's not a big deal if you have a small garden. $3 might last you a year or two, but not $3 for the size garden I have. I don't want to do that. So what I did is it was told to me by Food Forest Permaculture that sugar is sugar, and uh, and I had to look at that. Now, of course, some sugars are processed more than others, but sugar is basically sugar. And the biology in your soil likes to eat sugar. It loves to eat sugar. I'm gonna go that far saying it loves sugar that to the point that when you put it on your soil, and after about 30 minutes, it doubles its population. So they really party down and actually duplicate themselves based on the type of food they have and the amount of food they have. So they just go crazy. So what I did was today, I went in my cupboard and I found an old bag of granulated white sugar. And I said, let me go ahead and use this because I'm not going to spend money if I don't have to. That's my whole motto. You can grow more with less. And that's a reality. You can do that. So at any rate, I I actually, got the sugar. I put a few scoops in a gallon water can because I didn't want to break out the hose in my little, what they call it thing, my little sprayer, hook all that up. I didn't want to do all that. It's not that kind of party. Uh, so, um, so at any rate, I got everything situated. I sprayed down everything. I mean, excuse me, I watered the other part of my garden that is a test garden, which means that I have a part of my garden that I watered, and it was watered with the sugar, and one part of the garden was a small section of the garden was not treated with sugar. And needless to say, it took that those seeds longer to come up. It took those seeds longer to get any, and they don't have any size to them. They still look like little tiny seedlings, tiny little seedlings. I mean, small. The other ones jumped out of the ground when I hit it with sugar, so I know it works. It's maybe 7 or 8 feet away from the ones that I did with sugar. And so what I did with these tonight, the one that was the the ones that were not treated, I treated them with sugar tonight, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I'm really excited because I don't appear to be excited, but actually behind these glasses, I'm really just giddy with what's going to happen next because the white sugar is being used instead of the molasses. The original thing I did was use molasses. So now I'm using white sugar because of the cost, of course, and if it works. But if it doesn't work, I go back to the molasses. But I'm using sugar in the garden. It's crazy. Um, I have containers, and I also have in ground where I'm planting collard greens and kale. So what I'm going to do, folks, is my garden is going back to the way it originally was. I'm growing more collard greens than anything else, whether it be fall or whether it be in the spring or summer, whatever. That's what I'm growing because I want to grow that. I want to have a garden that's loaded with that kind of plant. Now, there will always be room for okra. Always, okra has a home in my garden. Not Oprah, but okra. But the the garden now is set up so pretty that I'm loving it. I'm loving it, folks. So collard greens is going to be there. I love it. And then I'm still doing that beautiful thing that I've told all of you about time and time again. It's called chop and drop. God, I love that. Chop and drop. And the chop and drop is just a beautiful thing because I am so excited about it. Chop and drop. Also, I was talking yesterday about a cosmetic. It's an apple named Cosmetic something. God, I can't remember the other part of it. But it's a new apple, folks. New on the scene. And they're describing it as the one that's going to take the place or dominate the space that was once held for many years by Honeycrisp. And Honeycrisp is known as an apple that that it was running it. It was running it, folks. I mean, it was very expensive. It was on the top of the shelf. People were saying, "Wow, you know," they were storing it. They were saying, "Hey, this apple is the best. This is the best apple on the market." And for a while, it dominated. So now we have another one on the scene called. I wonder if I got it on my phone. It's called Cosmetic Crisp. Cosmetic Crisp. That's what it is. That's what it named. Cosmetic Crisp. And that apple is they saying and they claiming it's going to be the dominant one on the scene. So I want to see that. I want to see this apple. It's grown and it was produced in Washington. Some people actually call it Washington apple. You know, which they already have a Washington apple, but this is what they're calling this new apple, Washington apple, because of its superior, uh, uh, basic its superior taste and crunchability, or crunch, as they say in the commercial, crunchability. So now you got an apple that's just going to be the baddest one on the block. They're saying it's going to be the dominant one. So whoever the people are that created this apple, I don't have that information on me right now, but it's going to be the one that's going to jump on the scene and steal everything. And so that's what I'm talking about. Jump on the scene. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Hop on something and set yourself free. Yeah, that's an old one. But anyway, finally got my glasses, and they write about it, folks. I was getting ready to pay $300 for one single pair of glasses. And it was a lady at work that looked at me and said, "You paid." I bought. She said, "You paid $350 for glasses. You're going to pay $350 for reading glasses?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's where everywhere I go, they say." She didn't say anything. She never said a word, and it made me look deeper. So I went to Walmart and went to their glass selections on the wall, and I picked up a pair for $118. And I know about the online glasses, but folks, I couldn't figure that out. I could not figure that out for the life of me. There was nobody to talk to. I couldn't get nobody on the phone that would pick up the phone and say, hello, how you doing, sir? What can I do for you? So I said, I can't do this. Just send out money over the internet and not know, anything about this company or whether or not they're any good or whatever. I don't want to do that. And everybody kept picking, and I have nothing against Indian people, but they kept picking up the phone. It was Indian people. And so I'm thinking, I said, where is this company at? You know what I mean? You give somebody that credit card number, they can run off and run up a bill, and you try to call back, they don't know what you're talking about. The number you have reached is not in service. And if you done got your card for about $800-900 or $1,000 or $4,000 or whatever, and they got you. But growing food is fun, folks. You already know that. Of course, you already know that. That's why you do what you do. Growing food is fun. Now, is there anybody on this line right at this moment got anything they want to add, anything they want to say, anything they want to talk about? Come on, let's do it, and let's get this show on the road. Because I'm feeling good. I actually went out there and I did what I said I was going to do today. I went out there and watered my plants with sugar water. That's what I did. I did it. I got it done. Come on, folks. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at all. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. But we got to throw something in there. If you're growing something or considering growing something or did you plant anything this year? Did you plant anything this fall? Are you going to do something next year? Come on now. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Anybody at all. Don't rush all at one time now because you'll jam up my service. But anybody who wants to throw something up there, you got a couple more seconds. And I'm going to close this out if we got no conversation. I'm going to have to close it out. All right now. Anybody at all? Anyone at all? Don't run all at the same time. Take your time. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. I'm actually interested in growing a couple of things different this year. I'm going to do some sunflowers as well because I understand people like those things because they attract bees into the area. So we're going to see how that works out. I think I'm going to try it. I don't need any real big ones. I just need some that will create a food source for bees. Because the thing about it is I'm doing all right with my apple trees. I got spurs all over them. I just finished eating some of an apple on my property. And I now know what that tree is because I planted them and I lost the tags to two of them. So now I know that is in fact a Granny Smith apple because I didn't know at first. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Yes, let's see. Casting. Voice casting session. Let's see. 18 open calls of the location. Huh. Let's see what this is. All right, good people. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Morning Garden Show. Have a good day and thank you very much. And remember to keep on growing. All right.